Welcome, one and all, to Haiku Friday, June 6th, 2025. Let's get started, shall we? First one is from Max Q. Little white Tesla, Model T for the bourgeoisie, status for the plebes. Yes, and this, of course, I believe Max Q wrote this before the big breakup between the two dunderheads, both victims of drug addiction, I think, but and low, as he might say, a low IQ person. Anyway, thank you, Max Q. That was wonderful. I appreciate it. Now, here we have a couple from Laurel. Laurel just got these in this morning, and Laurel writes about working at Feast World Kitchen and the beauty of that, and being able to connect with people of different cultures, and what a wonderful time that was. So I don't need to explain everything. Let's get started with Laurel's. Rest now, traveler. Share this food. Story. What's yours? You can sit with us. Aw, isn't that nice? Second one from Laurel. You do not know me. Safe harbor. Refuge. Peace. I do not know you. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Laurel. Those were fantastic, beautifully written, and just so picturesque as always. Now, here's one from Mariko-san. When the flowers bloom, the wonders of sight and smell reborn once again. Yeah, every year, huh? That's crazy. Every year we get it. But yeah, this year, for whatever reason, the flowers do smell sweeter for me. Thank you, Riko-san. Here is mine, speaking of flowers. Sneezing in the wind, litany of impairment, call and response, plea. Now, if I was really good, I'd sneeze right now, but, I'm not that good. All right, so what's going on here? Tonight is First Friday. I'll be down at the Spokane Art School gallery, where everyone who participated in Brush on the Bluff will have their paintings, and you can come and see those and bid on some if you'd like. Mine, of course, is still up for auction, and you can check it out there. I think it sounds like it's pretty cool. I haven't been down there yet, other than dropping off the painting. Speaking of art projects, what's going on? Those of you might have seen my video where I've got now a silver suit, and I put on my paper mache and then some Sasquatch head, hands, and feet, and look like a space Sasquatch, I guess you'd say, or somebody says silver space Sasquatch. I like that. So yeah, that's kind of cool, and I feel like that puts a button on where I wanted this thing to be. And so when I did that, I freed up the ghillie suit, which I'd bought, and man, I worked hard. I dyed it. I did all sorts of stupid things when I should have just bought a Sasquatch suit. But it never really turned out that good. So I thought, what am I going to put on top of that? So right now I'm working on a large head that is a beet, as in the root vegetable, and it is sort of what of an homage to Lost in Space. Some of the monsters that were on Lost in Space. It's going to remind people of that, I hope, and it's going to be truly wacky looking. And of course, I would love to take this thing to Green Bluff and Harvest festivals, and I think that would be fun. Maybe I'll do poetry readings as the beat. I'll be like a beatnik poet. I can put like a little beret on. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So I'm looking at that. That looks really cool. I am working on a painting for submission for a crosswalk design, which is kind of hard because it's very skinny painting, very, very skinny painting. And I think it's going to be pretty cool, and I hope it gets picked. But if it doesn't, I've actually got 3 paintings that I'm putting together for one long painting. So I'll have 3 cool paintings out of it, I guess. What else? Oh, I'm finally going to put a button, I think that's the second time I've used that phrase this morning, on my one act play, which is part of a larger amount of plays, and I want to get that out there and start, maybe getting rejected, which is fine. It's fine to get rejected. I like making stuff. If people like it, that's great. But if not, I really have a good time making things. What else is going on? Oh, the parade. I'm, of course, going to be broadcasting from the corner of Maine and Washington, where Auntie's is. And that's going to be, the Pride Parade has moved like a block to the east. And that usually is about an hour and a half, 2 hours long. Might be longer this year. It sounds like it's going to be another tens and tens of thousands of people show up for this thing. And we'll be broadcasting live to KYRS if everything works. Last year we had some difficulties. The year before we barely got it together in time. We're hoping this year things go smoother. And that would be nice. But part of it is trying to figure out, I've got all the audio equipment. I've got most of that here to be able to do that, other than be able to, we have to figure out how to transmit it to the station. We have a change in some equipment, but we'll figure that out. But actually, like the board between the PA system going out to the crowd, playing music, and me narrating announcing, I guess, the parade, and then being split to a broadcast signal. I've got the stuff to do that, and I'm working on that today again. I met with a friend to talk about a Shakespeare project, which sounds pretty cool, which would be very accessible, and I don't want to give too much away about that, but I think it's going to be fun to be a part of that. What else is going on? Oh, I've been running a lot more, and going to be home for a while, so it's nice. I'll get my running stuff back on and get that going. Anyway, that's about it. Thanks for tuning into Haiku Friday. I appreciate you watching and being a part of Haiku Friday, and it's great. It's great, and I do appreciate it. I appreciate you. If you have haikus, send them my way. You can go to haikufriday.com and you can find everything about Haiku Friday there, or you can go to the Facebook. Go to my blog, spokanorama.blogspot.com, or go to spokanorama.com, or go to mavegriffith.com. I probably have the most amount of work to the least amount of income from the work than anybody's ever seen, which to me is kind of funny. But you can check it out. All right, everybody. Have a great day, a great weekend. Hopefully I'll see you at First Friday down at the Spokane Art School. You can look up the address for that. I think doors open at 3 and they go to, I want to say, 8 o'clock tonight. I plan on being there around 5. Anyhow, thanks a lot. See you later. Bye now.